Hey, greetings, everybody. So Shalami. I so first of all, I've been making these videos, and it's they're not, they're not being watched by a lot of people, but I hope if anything, they will serve as a video journal for myself. And later, if there are people that stumble across these videos, they will, you know, eventually get something out of it, whether it be inspiration, whether it be information, ideas, what have you. So anyway, my content is usually about the things that I've experienced in my life and things that I think that are relevant to a lot of people that are seeking a different way. As a holistic nurse that actually was trained in the medical arena, I have my feet in both areas at all times. But also as a spiritual, spiritualist, as a priestess, and as an energy worker, I have so many different areas that I'm working at simultaneously. So being a energy practitioner for the last 16 years has shown me straight up miracles, but just amazing things I've seen. And I guess maybe that's a video for another time. But a lot of you guys know a lot of light workers, energy workers. There's a lot of us. But I wanted to say specifically at this time, there are a lot of people that are at home feeling guilty because they're not on the front lines, and they're not able to be out there on the ground, with the protest and be there, like even some nurses that are not on the front line right now, they feel guilty as well. So for me, as a nurse and as a spiritualist, not on the front line, these are some of the things that I focus on. I don't focus on guilt because guilt is not a serving emotion for me. But what I do focus on is sending light energy to the people who are, in these front lines, people that have to deal with these visible and invisible forces on a daily basis. People that need, what we call from the islands a strength, people that need reinforcement. And so, like in times of war, you had your frontline people, but when those people were injured or pulled back, you had people on the sidelines that comforted them, that nursed them back to health. So I feel like serving in that capacity is a huge contribution. So if you're at home, trying to figure out what can I do, how can I serve, how can I help? I mean, at least that's first of all, you're in a good place just being in that place, because there's some people who are not really concerned about that right now. They're still focused on whatever they were focused on a month ago, whether it be taking selfies, with whatever. And it's no shame. Everybody's on different levels. Everybody's about different things. We all have different astrological charts, different personalities, and we're all here for different things. Everybody's not here to serve the same purpose. So if you are here and serving in a capacity as a light worker or an energy worker, send people light as much as you can. Send them light, white lights of protection. If you do Reiki, definitely do some distance Reiki. I would say definitely, you know, prayer is powerful. People try to diss prayer and say prayer is not powerful because, you serve this God or you serve that God. But words of power is exactly that, words of power. So use them. Use words of power. Speaking negatively about things is not powerful. It's not powerful in the direction of positivity. It's powerful for negativity. So, you want to use your words wisely, and the things that you say about yourself and the things that you say about others. And so those are just some basic things that I was thinking about. And I use that word so much. I hope it's not condescending when I say basic, but there's a lot of things that are pretty basic. As some people would say fundamental or fundamental. But yeah, there's some things that, we come with intuitively. We know to do these things. And so, and it may not necessarily be prayer. You may have been taught to pray, but to say positive things or speak positively over something or over people. Also, visualizations, meditations, those things are going to be like so essential right now. We talk about essential workers. Light workers are essential too. Okay. That's probably what I should title this video. Light workers are essential too. So people clowning people that's burning sage, and sage is definitely useful, in so many ways. There are other resins and herbs that we use that we burn as well. But sage is also a tool, frequency, people that do crystal bowl and singing bowls. Those frequencies are very important because they do affect energy. Everything that there is energy. And so we have to be thinking about shifting energy at this point because we need it. We need it. And when we do things as a collective, it is so, so powerful. And I want people to think back. If they think back a couple of months ago, we were doing collective prayers. We were doing collective meditations, right? And then at the same time, we had these tragedies, you know, these occurrences of police brutality sprinkled throughout the whole time. We had all these kind of things happening, and yet we were still doing collective prayers for like coronavirus. And I see a lot of people saying now, well, what happened to it? Well, that's like, again, a whole nother video. Okay, because you know a lot of the metaphysical people that deal with metaphysics talk about, allowing that fear mindset to really drive you into illness. Not to say that things are not real, but fear is, and has been said to be false evidence appearing real. So things that we sometimes create can also be harmful for us, whether you believe it or not. It's the truth, it's real. So light workers, all light workers, show up, show out, do what you do. Don't feel like because you're not physically present. We know about that. We know about being there in the spirit. We know about how that what effect that has on things, how it shifts things, how it changes things, how it moves things. We are shape shifters. We know how to shift energy, and that's exactly what we need to do right now. So focus on those things. We have so many tools. We have all of our spiritual tools, all of our mental tools. We have our meditation tools. We have our light working tools. All those tools need to be used. And then just continue to take care of yourself. A lot of us, some people are nursing back to health from the corona, the illness that a lot of people had in the last few months, and just all kinds of things that we've been dealing with. Even some people had the common flu. People were dealing with the flu, so many ailments. And then to from that to this, it's just one thing to the next. Be gentle, be kind to yourself. I say that all the time, and people think, first of all, I'm no punk, so I'll just let y'all know that right now. But I do believe in self-care. I do believe in and taking care of self, because if you don't take care of yourself, I always tell my clients, you can't take care of anybody else. It's a wrap. If you're a wrap, how you gonna be of assistance? Unless you left a good insurance policy or whatever, then you're not helping anybody. So help yourself first. Same, you know, instructions, safety guidelines on the plane. Help yourself first, and then you can go and help others. But if you're depleted, you're not helping anybody. So let's definitely focus on taking care of ourselves so that we can assist those who are able-bodied, who are able-minded. At this time, there may be, it seems like a lot of confusion, may seem like an energy of rage, and there is rage. Don't even get that confused. There's definitely rage. There's a lot of other things going on as well. Everything is not what it appears to be. There's a lot of things beneath the surface. Everything that we see is not what it appears to be. I will re-emphasize that. I will reiterate that. So, just shouting out all the light workers, all the people who are doing using their modalities, and you guys are just amazing. Let's just continue to do the work. Continue to heal yourselves, because we have a whole lot of healing to do. We have over 400 years of healing to do, and we just have to continue doing that, because we transfer that generational trauma. So we got to work on that, right? So just wanted to send out this quick message. Spiritual Light workers, energy workers, all of you people are essential as well. So just keep up the good work and peace.